What cost is Kraven the Hunter willing to pay in order to be a superior Spider-Man? Answer: the ultimate one. Let's kick off with Kraven's last hunt. Kraven, wearied by years of relentless defeats at the hands of Spider-Man, finally decides to confront their ongoing feud head-on in a final, decisive battle. Meanwhile, Peter Parker grapples not only with the death of a friend, but also with the emotional toll of being the web-slinging superhero. As Peter swings through the city one night, the unexpected occurs. He is ambushed by Kraven. Hit by a tranquilizer, Peter appears to be shot dead, only for a shocking revelation later. He is buried alive. Kraven then dons a Spider-Man costume and goes out to patrol the city, attempting to prove that he can be a more effective and ruthless Spider-Man. While some argue it leans more towards a Kraven story than a Spider-Man one, given its exploration of the Spider-Man villain, Kraven's story is taken to new heights by unraveling his Russian origins. The rise of the Soviet Union takes a toll on Kraven's family and psyche, addressing mental health and family instability with subtlety and depth. In just a few pages, Kraven transforms from a Spider-Man fan's joke into a multi-layered and complex antagonist. Yet, at its core, this is a profound Spider-Man story. Kraven sees Spider-Man as a mythical figure above mortals, but as the tale unfolds, we discover Peter's humanity, shaped by family, love, and experiences, making him iconic and relatable. Enter Vermin, a strategic addition to highlight the stark differences in Peter and Kraven's approaches. As a character, Vermin represents the consequences of scientific experimentation gone wrong, and the inner conflict between human and animalistic sides. His inclusion intertwines with the narrative, adding layers of complexity. As Kraven seeks to prove himself superior, the inclusion of Vermin becomes crucial. Vermin becomes a pawn, embodying the horror within Kraven's twisted plans. His attacks on civilians bring a vibe of horror comic books, emphasizing the darkness that envelops Kraven. Spider-Man is eventually able to claw his way out of the grave by sheer willpower and his desire to be with his family again. Though, even Mary Jane is not able to convince Peter to stay and recuperate, as he knows full well that the more time he waits, the more people will suffer the consequences. Only realizing at the end that he has not truly defeated Spider-Man, he then confronts Spider-Man, acknowledging that he now understands the essence of being the hero. In a moment of self-realization, Kraven states that he has proven himself to be superior to Spider-Man, and that he only takes breath now because he allowed it. He then frees Vermin and vows to never hunt again, which induces Spider-Man to go after Vermin before he hurts anyone else. With nothing left to prove, and finally finding the peace that had eluded him for decades, Kraven puts the last part of his plan into motion, taking himself off this mortal coil with a gunshot to the head. The story concludes not with Peter defeating Kraven through strength or wits, but through a clash of ideals and morals. Kraven's Last Hunt is a multi-layered exploration of concepts like love, childhood wounds, heroism, and identity. Subscribe for more.